2328. 8 years after the Dominion War, Farian Sector, Federation Remote Research Station 237, status decommissioned.
You know, I don't like the cold. Everyone assumes I must. But Earth, Starfleet Academy, San Francisco, that balmy ocean breeze, gold sun for days on end.
I remember it. I was there for the peace talks, when it was being rebuilt after the Breen invasion.
Indeed? And what were your thoughts on the proceedings? I overheard whispers. Compatriots of yours felt the Dominion wasn't given a fair shake.
So you hear much then, Captain. What was it they called you? Captain Tath? We Voyager have excellent hearing in our own right.
I recommend you answer my questions.
What's it to you? What you're doing, holding me here, your outfit, your ship. This is clearly not a Federation op. So I'll ask you, Andorian-Aenar?
You want to know if I'm going to read your mind or break your fingers?
I want to know why we're here. Why you've gone rogue? Did the atrocities humanity committed against the Holy Founders put a bad taste in your mouth? Is Starfleet no longer the utopia you signed up for? Or is it the opposite? Has Starfleet gotten too soft for you? Do you long for the old days of blood and fire?
Humanity is gone.
What?
So you didn't know. Lucky you. I'm 1/3 Aenar to answer your question. I can read you enough to know you had no part in it.
What do you mean, gone?
1820 standard time yesterday. All at once, across known space. They vanished without a trace. Everyone with human blood. And no one has any idea how or why.
Hello? Anybody?
Worlds abandoned. Starfleet gutted. Hundreds of starships all but adrift.
You're lying. It's totally absurd.
To what end? I told you I don't like the cold, so why the hell would I drag you all the way out here to play games? I'm also 2/3 Andorian. We hate games.
Okay then, so if you're satisfied that the Dominion played no part in this, then release me, Tath.
I didn't say anything about the Dominion, Yasan. Perhaps it's all above your pay grade, so to speak. And yes, you're free to go, but I have a suggestion you'll want to hear first.
What could you possibly have to suggest that concerns me in the slightest?
Just look at yourself. You're scared, and you should be. We can wax philosophical about the morality of the Federation all day, but the reality is that the Dominion pissed off every superpower in the quadrant, and then you lost. And when that happened, it was humanity who reached out a hand, offered peace. Imagine your fate being left up to the Klingons, the Romulans, the Cardassians. Well, now it is. Less than 24 hours in and raids have begun. Borders are being redrawn, feuds rekindled. 3 guesses as to how that Tellarite blood ended up all over the walls?
Fair. So what's the price of your protection?
Proximity alert.
Chief, it appears the raiders have returned.
What? Why? They already stole everything here there was to steal.
My senses are not forthcoming as to why, Chief Reyes.
Thanks for that, Scout. If they catch us, I'm feeding you to them first.
My palatability is dubious, even to the faces of Klingons, sir.
Raise to Captain Tath. I need you at the transport's coordinates 10 minutes ago. I'm willing to bet those incorrigible masochists were lying in wait this whole time.
There's just one other thing down here we need. The thing the raiders missed. Yesan, I'm more relieved to find you above suspicion than you know. The reason...
What the hell is that thing doing here? Founders, protect me! They were supposed to have all been retired. How many of them are keeping, studying?
I don't know. I was as shocked as you. Help me carry him to the transport site. Too much interference in here as usual. Oof, easy there, big fella.
It's jem'hadar, a freed. Have you not lived through this last decade? Need I remind you of the scourge you're releasing?
Need I remind you that you're Scourge, Yasan? We need him. He's not just any freed. He's the freed. The first of them. Now, I could really use a hand, unless you'd rather we leave him in the capable hands of the Klingon Restoration Front.
Captain, whatever you're doing down there, Do it faster. Our beam out window is, well, it's just a bad joke at this point.
Transporter side is dead ahead, Chief.
Shit, scrap that. They nicked us. Transporters are offline.
Can you bring them closer?
What? Why? What did you do?
Well, it occurred to me that in light of recent events, it might not be a bad idea to, cover our tracks.
Scout, damage report. What the hell happened down there?
Minimal damage, sir. It appears the captain detonated the research station using high-level intelligence clearance. Neither bird of prey survived the blast.
Ha! Always stealing my damn thunder.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to come get us before we freeze to death down here, or...
I wait. I wait to the ichor of metal and fire.
What's he doing?
I am first Goran Agar, and I am dead.
Exactly what I warned you he would. Back up! He's reciting jem'hadar, the war chant he was programmed to kill. And when...
As of this moment, we are all dead. But we go into battle to win back our lives. We do this gladly because...
Teshun ha heshansho. I too am dead. The war is over. The founders have retreated into long meditation. They no longer need protection.
Then I am purposeless. Surashe.
Release her.
No battle to fight.
Yes, but perhaps not purposeless. Remember, you are Goran Agar, the first jem'hadar born free of the dependency, whole of body and mind. See Kestrel. It was because of you that your brethren were also freed. It was not your fault their freedom was corrupted. Perhaps your true purpose is yet to be found, child. You'd not have been born merely to seize. Even now I am still certain. Gods don't make mistakes.
I apologize for harming you both. It will not happen again.
You got that right, kid. Oh, and Yasan, thank you. Good to have you along for the ride.